Snipers, you have to see what's happening in the Bitcoin price this Tuesday as our monthly candle closes in less than 2 hours. I had to get out this emergency update while in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'll talk about why I'm here later in this video, but check this out, Snipers. Bitcoin's monthly candle isn't the most interesting thing closing right now. It's actually the DXY's monthly candle that I find most interesting with this bearish candle symmetry after breaking 20-year highs. That was the exact way the DXY bottomed Bitcoin in 2017 and 2020. The DXY is the most interesting monthly candle closing right now. And I want to also talk about Bitcoin on the micro time frames. As always, Snipers, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you support these daily updates. So we're currently inside of this range, as you all know, with a support of 30,000 where we have our previous weekly open. And our first upside target is to test this resistance level that has held Bitcoin down since coming down from the 20-week moving average, showing confluence at 35,000 US dollars. That is our first upside target as long as Bitcoin maintains 30,000 US dollars. And check out what's also very interesting about the short-term price action. The NASDAQ actually just rejected its monthly open. And what's also interesting about that is this monthly open is going to reset tomorrow. And so we know the S&P 500 was actually able to get above its monthly open, but you can see now it's back below its monthly open. And so I think the NASDAQ is certainly a place that we want to monitor, because if we continue this rejection of this monthly open, then we can expect Bitcoin to potentially test that $30,000 support level. But as long as we're holding 30,000 with Bitcoin, the next upside target is 34,788. As we've been maintaining here on the Snipers channel, that Bitcoin is more likely to test 34,788 before it would come and test 25,000 if it were to come test 25,000 US dollars. And so not only that, Snipers, I do want to address what's happening to Ethereum, because you can see we're actually at 1950 as I record this video, which is below the very important level of 1980. So I'm not going to say that we rejected 1980 just yet, but this is also a very important puzzle piece, because if we want to see Bitcoin continue this upside move, preferably Ethereum gets back above 1980. And what's causing this is Ethereum to Bitcoin chart is still selling off. We haven't come to test 65,000 Satoshis yet. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, because that means that over the next few days, there is still that potential the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart can test 65,000 Satoshis. And for those that watched our video yesterday, we're going to be watching the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, because until it tests 65,000 Satoshis, we could assume there's still fuel left for this upside move for Bitcoin, which would also show confluence with Bitcoin coming to test 35,000 if the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart were to be able to get to 65,000 Satoshis to test a previous support for the first time as a resistance. So I am expecting that. We have our new monthly candle once again opening up in less than 2 hours. So that could actually trigger volatility in the market. And the last thing I'll say is this. We're going to be monitoring Bitcoin against the S&P 500, because we do have a potential reversal on our hands where if we break out above this important channel resistance, there could be a decoupling effect there. But I'll wrap up with this. MicroStrategy closed the day up 20%. And what's very interesting about that is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust also closed the day up 10%. And we all know the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and MicroStrategy have been trading at a discount based on the amount of Bitcoin that they are holding. And so to see the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and MicroStrategy up as much as they were up over our regular trading session for Tuesday, that to me is a very strong sign that where institutions can only access Bitcoin through some of these equities, we are seeing strength there, which is a great thing to see. So it looks like Bitcoin, as long as it can maintain 30,000 US dollars, is ready to come and at least test 35,000 US dollars, where the bears still have a case to make that there could be a potential rejection. We may see some shorts come in, because we know that that would also allow Bitcoin to test this outstanding resistance level, as I mentioned from the start of this video, that has held us down since coming below this 20-week moving average. And so the bears could say that, okay, if Bitcoin does come to test 35,000, it's just a relief rally, and then we could still potentially see a rejection. And so the real big test for Bitcoin is going to come at 35,000. Now we are stuck inside of another range with a support of 30,000 and a resistance of 35,000. And with that, thank you all for tuning in to the Snipers channel this Tuesday. It's been quite a ride over the last 72 hours, and I'm just excited to be back with you guys. It's great to have our channel here again. And smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you support this content. I'm actually in Cincinnati for a friends and family trip, and so I won't be here for too long, but I'm enjoying the vibes here in Cincinnati. Very interesting city. Shout out to anybody from Cincinnati, Ohio. And so with that, thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel this Tuesday. That's it for today, and I will see you guys next time. Snipers